Hello everybody. I got a new microphone coming tomorrow, so I'm just gonna try talking closer to my webcam mic and see if that works a little better. Let me show you a couple of the trades I'm making. Don't forget to leave your Genesis mining code. I will use your code. So, first person that leaves their code, I will use their code. I'm going to do a little upgrade with the money that I make. I'm up, I started at 30.96, I'm up 31.51. And what I did is I went ahead and took my coins out of my wallet. I said I was having second thoughts, I believe, on my second video. I think this is the fourth video. I think I talked about it yesterday too, that I think I was still leaning on staking, but I decided not to stake, that I could do better just making trades. So I'm in here trading Golem, and even though everything's down today, you know, everything's in the red right now. Bitcoin's way down 11%, Ethereum's even down, but it's been doing so good that it's still up. So that's the only thing. It's like everybody's selling everything and buying Ethereum, but that's even down. I've heard that Coinbase is even down. It's up for me, but I have an Ethereum delay. I'm not sure if I got the Ethereum I bought this morning and tried to transfer over. I guess I could check real quick for you. It's not in my account, but I'm not sure if I got it. It was only like 80 bucks. So, but yeah, I started at 30.90. I'm up $100. I'm kind of surprised. I thought for sure I'd be losing money and being everything's down, but somehow I'm hanging in there and I'm doing good. So I'm just gonna keep going. Hopefully I can do this while doing a video here. Just keep trading, kind of show you my trading technique here. Basically just buying on the dips and selling on the lows, and I do it in small increments, kind of like how a trading bot would do it. I'm assuming, I don't really know, but this is how I do it. And love Digibyte. It's so easy for me to make money doing this off with Digibyte. In fact, I've been having real good luck too. Just taking profits as soon as possible, selling small increments to hurry up and lock in some profits whenever you see a lot of volume. Whenever you see it green down here, you want to sell, and then when you see it red down here, you want to buy. Typically, now, I mean, it depends. You still got to look at the candles, and Poloniex can be kind of hard to read. These reds are closing on the bottom, the greens closing on the top. So usually when it's red, I try to buy, because this is probably your lowest point here. But you also got to pay attention to the buy orders and the sell orders. And we're seeing a lot more sell here. But I don't know what I want to do with this one. Wish I had some more Lisk. I already sold it all. I had the most in Lisk actually, and I try to focus on the ones I have the most money in, which are the ones, of course, I think are going to do the best. Let's see what we got. We got a lot in Digibyte, a lot in GNT or Golem. We had a lot in Lisk, but we sold that. We got Litecoin, got a couple Litecoins, keeping an eye on that. Yeah, so the Bitconnect price really took a deep dive, and I seen it right about here, once we got towards 45, and I said, let me go ahead and just sell my coins, because I already made up my mind I wasn't going to stake, and I seen the price dropping, and I knew it was going to be a panic sell. So I hurried up and got my coins out of the Bitcoin wallet, 30 at a time, just because I wasn't sure how bad it was going to be. And then as I seen it drop more and more, I tried to get more coins out. And what happened was, I had 30 that got caught up in unconfirmed coins. So the first 30, 60, 40, I forget how many I sold at first. They went through rather quickly, and I was able to sell them for like 45, which I bought most of them at 25, 30. So it would have been nice to sell them at 50, but I was hoping at 50 that we're going to go to 60. They might even hit 60 at one point. But it was real quick, and then it was kind of hovering around 50 for a while, but it really wasn't that bad, and it bounced back rather quickly. So I probably just panicked, sold myself, and I'm not really that worried about it. The main reason I did it was I figured I'm gonna sell them anyways. I might as well sell them before they go lower, and go ahead and get in and do some trading today. I kind of wanted just to relax and work on some projects around the house, but being that I wasn't going to make money off my Bitconnect investment, I figured I might as well try to get in and make some trades. And I always say that I'll just invest in one or two things, and then it always turns into a dozen things. Just because I see so much potential in so many different things, possible potential. So, and I want to just chase everything. Because that's just my strategy. I spread out, I diversify. And then I basically you want to be greedy with your buys. When you have a couple grand to play with and you're only looking to make a couple $100, which is fine for me. I'm not greedy. I'm totally happy with making a couple $100 a day. I'll be happy to make $100 a day, or even anything really. $50 and I'll be happy. But anything lower than 50, if you're gonna spend all day working on it and stressing over it, then I'd like to make at least 50, just because of the risk and everything. It's not like it's that hard or anything. It's just there's other things I could be doing. My time is valuable, and I do have other ways of making money with my time. So anyways, the reason why I keep making videos, I wanted to make videos on other things and just be enjoying the summer and having fun, but I have to get some money coming in to pay the bills. So I thought Bitconnect was a sure thing, and the lending program does seem like it's a pretty sure thing. If I didn't think so, I wouldn't have put over $1,500 into it, and I was actually thinking about putting between $1,000 and maybe even $5,000 more in it. I was thinking about doing $5,000 just to show you how committed I am to this company. I mean, I do not think it's a Ponzi scheme. A lot of people say that. A lot of people said that about Bitcoin too, and they think because the returns are so good that it can't be true. Well, the returns on Ethereum are actually much better. So if you have something, and this actually provides something, I don't know how many things actually are running off of Ethereum right now. I've seen a couple cool dApps or whatever. I like the Ethereum, or the Exodus wallet. I don't like the fees that it charges. And sometimes it exchanges and makes you money, and then other times it seems like it kind of loses money. I feel like I'd be better off taking it to the exchange myself, even though Poloniex is notorious for charging a lot for Ethereum. So I usually end up selling the Ethereum for Bitcoin and then sending it over to Bitconnect or Genesis. That's usually what I do with my earnings anyways. I used to keep it in the Exodus wallet, but like I said, I don't like the fees, so I don't know if I'm going to get a different wallet or what. I still use Exodus. But this is what I do. I just keep chopping away. Wherever there's profit to be made, you want to take whatever profits you can take. At least I usually sell about a third to half right away as soon as I can make profits. You want to wait a little bit though, in case it does shoot up drastically high. You don't want to miss out on bigger sales, but you don't want to miss out totally. So I like to make a small sale, lock in some profits, and then see if it's going to go higher. Usually you can tell if it's if you're in the middle of the green at the highest point here is usually when you're going to make the best money. So I'll tend to sell there no matter where it's at, just because I know I won't get a chance. Now this is, you know, I guess this would be considered day trading. This isn't the best strategy. If you're going to do a long-term investment, of course you want to, you know, plot lines and everything. But these altcoins are so volatile and they change so fast that I don't really waste my time with plotting lines that much. I go out, I look at the weekly, I look at the 2 weekly, I look at the 4 day. You know, I look at it at different angles. And basically, if you're on the lowest part of the chart, then most likely it's gonna go up, as long as Bitcoin and Ethereum keep going up, and that looks like it's gonna be the case for a while. So, you know, now this isn't at the bottom of the chart, it's kind of in the middle, but it has stabilized. So it's found its resistance, and with Stratus, you know, Stratus is going to perform good, so that looks good to me. Side coins are real popular now. When you see a huge drop like this, you can bet that it's a pretty. You could be a little greedy with your bids. You don't want to be greedy with the sells. Okay. So, you know, and if you have a lot, you know, a couple thousand to play with, and that's why I'm thinking I probably shouldn't do the $5,000 loan with Bitconnect, as long as I have time to trade. If I wasn't, you know, fairly good at trading, which I probably can't even say that I'm fairly good, but I'm making money, so, you know, you've seen just on the time I was here that I'm up a little bit. What was it, 119 or 219? I don't know, but I started at 30.90. I forget where I was when the video started. It's going up pretty quick. You know, if you can handle multiple, and you gotta know what, you know, what's a good coin. When it's low on the weekly, especially on the 2 weekly or 4 weekly, and the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum's up and it's low, then that's pretty much a sure thing. Especially with Golem, because it's an Ether coin, it's going to move up with Ether, and we've seen Ether do a huge jump. So, you know, even though it might correct, you're still going to see Golem, Augur trail behind it. I was waiting on Augur to dip, but this actually looks like it might be a good time to get in here. Oops. Sorry, all these windows and talking is a little bit more challenging than I thought it would be. I had a lot of things to talk about, and it's kind of just all going out the window and just being about trading. So let's see, put in a little bit higher of a bid here, and that's another reason why I like to do small bids, just to go ahead and see where exactly it's at, to go ahead and chop away at it. You don't want to go too high. So, okay, right here I'm going to go ahead and buy at 796. Or actually, it might go down lower, so I'm going to be greedy, and I'm going to go ahead and put 794. And I'm trying to basically just spend at least, you know, a good majority of my Bitcoin, or invest it, and then go ahead and sell it. But you want to try to keep this, you know, mostly invested. You don't want to get too busy selling Okay, sorry, I had to pause it there for a second. Let me try to think what else I was going to talk about. I'm thinking about doing the $1,000 loan still, to show you guys how easy it is. I took a screenshot of my earnings today. It was $18. Let me see if I can find it. Actually, hold on one second. It's still... Oh, I lost it. I forgot to save it. But it was $18. It probably says somewhere here. I think it'd be under transactions. But it was $18, and it's probably going to be very good for tomorrow. Or tonight's payout's probably going to be very good because Bitcoin dropped so much. I almost want to just go ahead and throw the loan in now. I'm kind of waiting for these tokens to go up a little bit more so I can get a better deal on the loan. Or I could sell the tokens and send them over to the exchange to have another. I got 30 tokens here at 45 apiece. Plus I got 10 in my wallet, but you know, I could send another 1350 to trade with, but really I got enough here. I kind of wish I just would have put some in Ethereum, and I might start doing that. Just always keep some in Ethereum in case there's a huge jump up. I'm gonna be greedy here. Yeah, let's look at Ethereum. Looks like it's going back up. I bought some down here and sold it. Excuse me. Litecoin. Got some down here, sold it up here. I was buying all through up here, and then I sold up here. Just small flips, but that works for me. I'm not, you know, I'm not real greedy, and I'm still learning, so I'm not trying to take real big risks. You know, the bigger the risk, the more I could make, but the more I could lose as well. So I like to just take my time. Small amounts. Small gains throughout the day. Don't forget to leave your code for mining, and oh, if you could tell me what time you did it so I know who's who, and I will make a list. If you use my code, you'll get 3% off, and I believe it works out to what, after about 6 months, especially if you get the Ether. That's probably what I would be buying. Although the Bitcoin is nice, I have it go right into my Bitconnect wallet and then buy these coins with my mining, which is very little right now, but I plan on bringing it up. The Ether is probably a better deal, and a lot of people think it's going to sell out, so that's probably what I would get. So really the Bitconnect seems like a much better payoff. It's just, you know, everybody's real leery with it being too good, and it's probably good to diversify just in case. I would like to do another $1,000 loan. That way I could do other things off of the computer and still make money every day. If I did another $1,000 loan, that would bring me up to $2,500 invested, and that would bring me on average about $25 a day. I'm probably going to make usually right now I'm making about 15 a day, and 25 a day would be better, of course. And what I mean is it will be reasonable for me. I could do 5,000, especially since a lot of that came from buying the Bitconnect coins. I bought a lot at 25, 30, then went to 50. So I think I put 2,500 into the coins, and they went to, up to 5,000. So I made 2,500 off of those. But then they went down, and then I sold them for 45, so maybe not quite that much. And then I haven't sold them all yet. I still have 40 coins, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might even put this money back into the coins tonight. I don't like to leave the money on the exchange overnight if I can, unless there's a really good opportunity, but that's very rare. I'm going down because I'm not really paying attention here that well, and there's not very much happening. See, if you don't sell all at once, you open yourself up to better opportunities. But I think that's it for now. Just an update on what I'm doing. We've probably already been like 20 minutes, huh? Yeah. Alright, somehow I just knew that was 20 minutes. These are what I think's good right now. Could change drop of a dime. It's like Litecoin might be going down a little bit. This might be the peak here. I'm gonna try to sell at 10.85 if I can, 10.84. But if not, then it's no big deal. I don't mind holding on to some Litecoins. It's probably better than Bitcoins right now, possibly. Which I don't know. It's already dropped so much that I don't know if it's gonna drop much more. Bitcoins might actually be a good investment right now, but probably nowhere to go but up, I would think. But you never know. Could correct more. And that's why the lending with Bitconnect is nice, because it's guaranteed. It's only about 1% per day, but it's guaranteed. And then if you make, especially with Bitcoin being this volatile, you're going to make a little bit more than 1%. Probably going to make about, I'm saying 1.09. But I think this is for, it says for today, but I don't know if the big drop is counted into this. It'll probably be more like this by the end of the day. I don't know if it's all tallied up yet. Probably gonna have pretty good returns today. Probably more like 2% like this. So you have those days where you're only getting hardly anything, but then there's other days where you're getting almost double. But you're pretty much getting 1% on average. So and you're not losing anything. You're getting your money back. So you're guaranteed, that rate of interest. You're guaranteed to make money. Of course, unless of course the site disappears. But why would they disappear when they're making good money? The only thing that makes me nervous actually is this Bitconnect ceremony. Just to be real and honest with you. I think it's going on to the 31st. I heard somebody in a podcast talking about how are they trying to get everybody to donate 20,000 just to take that money and get out. Maybe, but I don't think so. I think they're just looking for seed money. They just started out. Why would they, why would they close up now when they're just starting to make good money? If you get all these people to donate 20,000, why not stop there? I think that they want to fly these people out there and show them having a good time, because that's great PR for the company, and that's all it is. And worried about that, then you're probably worrying needlessly, and you probably shouldn't invest if you're if you're worried that much. You can't be really scared if you want to make money. You gotta take some risk, but you don't want to risk more than you can afford to lose. If I am out this $1,500, it would be very bad, and I would not be happy at all. But I would still pay the rent, pay the bills. I'm not gonna go hungry. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get paid $15 every day. I already got $150 back, and I didn't even do the $1,000 loan until the 4th, so I'm not even 10 days into that. I'm 12 days in from when I put a couple hundred in, and I've already got that back, almost. After probably 20 some tonight, and probably another 20 some tomorrow if it keeps if the price keeps fluctuating. I'll be up to 200 almost in a couple days here, and then by the end of the month I could probably expect another 15 times 15 at least, easy. Really depending on I'm not even counting all the days left in the month. At least 225, if not 250 I'll have by the end of the month, as is on my 1,500. So we're talking what is that, $400? My mind's about fried now, all these numbers. This stuff kind of burns you out after a while, looking at all these different charts all day long. You really can't relax. You have thousands of dollars on these volatile trades like this, which is why I want to do the Bitconnect. As far as another loan, I'm thinking about doing another $1,000 loan. That'll bring me up to 25 a day in a couple months' time. Let's say 3 months' time. 25 a day. I'll have almost my whole investment if I put another 1,000 on. At 2 months' time, I'll have 1,000 that I put on, plus the 1,500 that I already have in, so I'd have my 2,500 back, probably within 3 months, if not much, longer after that, about 100 days, and then you could reinvest it and continue to make money. Eventually, I want to do a $5,000 loan. I will definitely do that on camera to show you how easy it is and show you how committed I am. But right now, as long as I have time to do the trades, I'm going to keep trading and making money, and we'll put that back into mining or into the Bitconnect. So there's just a update. I think half hour is long enough. Rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what trades you're doing. Let me know your Genesis mining code, and let me know if you have any questions about Bitconnect, about how the Bitcoin volatility software works, or how the staking works. I might still stake these 10 coins in here. It's a lot less than I planned on staking, but I was just thinking about, if instead of putting 5,000 in staking, I think it would work out to about $10-13 a day at 8% per month. I think, don't quote me on that, something like that. And if I did a $5,000 loan, I'd be making $50 a day, plus what I have in here already, the 15 already. That'd be 65 a day, and that's 6 times better. So within 3 months, by the end of the summer, I would have almost $6,000, and then I would get my money back. So I'd get the 1,500 plus the 5,000, be 6,500. And that would be after the capital's released and the contract's up. For 5,000, it's not that long though, really. 239, or I'm sorry, 179. It's way better than doing 100. But 100 isn't bad either. I think it works out to you getting 300 back almost, and you get your 100 back within 100 days. Usually, I think easily, if not 90 days, you're gonna get your 100 back. And I heard somebody talking about a contest today. I might do a contest if you could show me that you're committed to this and you sign up and promote it a little bit. I'm going to put a Facebook page together and maybe put a team together and give you $100 to do a loan to the person that shows the most initiative. I'm thinking about giving you a $100 loan, but I would want the $100 back at the end of the contract. So I'd be counting on you and trusting you as a business partner to give the money back. So it'd be on a merit system, but you would collect that interest every day, and you'd end up making a couple $100. And you could see how it works, and then you could go ahead and start recruiting people. I'm gonna make that a requirement. You have to recruit somebody else, but then you could probably just go set up an account and act like you did. So I don't know if I'll do. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do it. I just heard somebody else talking about something similar, and now I'm thinking about it. But let me know what you think, and I will keep you updated. So have a good Monday, and happy investing, good luck trading, and really now's the time to get in there and make some buys. When it's all red like this, these are great opportunities to go in there. Look, Litecoin's way down. This is way undervalued in my opinion. I might just grab a bunch of Litecoins and just sit on them. Ripple looks like it's good, but I don't know. I don't really like Ripple, but I think there's opportunity for money to be made. NEM, I think, looks good just by taking a quick look at this. Basically wherever it's real down is an opportunity, because these ones in the top are all good, going to do good. They're almost guaranteed to bounce back. I would bet on any of these. I don't know, maybe even Dogecoin, which is basically started as a joke from what I understand, but I like it. I like Lisk, I like Augur, I like Bitconnect, of course, I like Gnosis. Gotta look into game credits. I really like Digibyte, I like MadeSafe, I like Factum. I gotta look into these. I don't know about these. I heard this is good, but I like Zcash, I like Steam. Waves I gotta look into more. It sounds interesting. Bitcoin I like. Stratus I like. Monero I like. BitShares I probably gotta look into it more. But anything with bit in the name seems to do good. Dash, I think it's oversold right now, but I could be wrong. And now's probably time to get in, maybe. But not with BitShares. It looks like it's doing too good. But I could be wrong. Gotta look into it more. NEM probably has potential. Ethereum, I'm gonna start holding money in Ethereum. Quit putting everything into Bitconnect and spread out a little bit into Bitcoin, a little bit into Ethereum, a little bit into Litecoin, maybe 30, and then I'm gonna be seriously looking at Stratus, Monero, Steam, Zcash, Golem, Stellar, Lisk, Augur, Bitconnect, of course. I like all those, and Digibyte is one of my favorites right now. Made Safe, I've been having good luck with too lately. I like the concept. Factum too. I think these are kind of similar, but yeah, I gotta look into those more. These are new to me. They've been doing good. They all go up and down. You just find a good entry point and be patient. You're gonna make money. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.